8 o'clock, 2000 hours. It's Monday. And good evening. That's the word. Good evening. Right, my mind is preoccupied and there's no quiz today. There's no other shit happening. We're just going to discuss some shit. Blood pressure is rising, boiling, and I need to get some shit off my mind. So, if you're ready to rant with me, good evening, Jackie Munsami. Where's that fucking Kuglan fellow? Natalie Singh, good evening. Mukesh Kalichan, how's it? Mukesh from Germiston. Kritika, good evening. Principal is online. Prashalan Murugas, how's it? Prashalan, how's everybody at home? Dad, mom. Macy Pillay, how's it, Macy Pillay? Macy Pillay comes online, but she doesn't say much. Why is that? You don't comment. Aru. I've got a thirst. Kuglan, are you husband and wife in bed together? Or are you sitting opposite her? Give us the dynamics in the house. Shiraz Salim, salams. So Suman Govind Sami says, main man Casey, good evening to you. Good evening to you. Suman Govindasamy. And Jafar Wahab, some slummers are coming one way now. Slummers are hitting it. Jafar Phoenix in the house. Scorekeeper Ravin Govind. What's happening with the EPL there, Ravin? There's a meeting was today. 14 clubs have to vote for resumption of the Premier League. Doesn't look that way, eh? Take your pressure tablets. Hello, Niroshini. We always sit next to each other and have two phones. Mo Zaidi Gangat. Hordran. Good evening, Hordran. Good evening, Ashwin. Right. Check in, log in. Dinesh, good evening. Hospital members are here. Kritika Deep Narayan is online. And Macy Pillay says, okay, you my role model. I like big mouths. Am I? You like big mouths? Alright. Hi everybody. I hope you're well. Asima, our regular as well. Kirat Maharaj joins us. Jackie says, two phones. And Tidy's governor says, good evening. Sunita Ram Goyal says, Glencoe in the house. Ooh, Glencoe. Washbank. Escort. Newcastle. Kuglan says, I got my own Facebook. Yes, you do, Kuglan, and good for you. Good for you. We're going to have some other fucking chodol here. Indeed, you are a big boy, but some of us, they can't handle it, eh? Heidi Pillay, what's up, Heidi? So I saw your comment now. Nate! Ginger Ale is online. Welcome, Ginger Ale. Rashid Rastam says, AKC, I'm not AKA Stanga members. I'm from the NT. Oh! Kabir Mo says, how are you? Dhiren Maharaj, all logging on. Wushen Pillay. Is that your right name, Wushen? Wushen, or is it Wushendran? I have a feeling it's Wushendran. Government gave no ahead 1st June. Government gave go ahead. Did they give a go ahead 1st June? When was that? 1st June not going to happen, Baba. We're in May. There's no way 1st June is going to happen. Where you got that 1st June restart? Evening mates. Jackie says, welcome back, Nate. Nate got hooked. Theo Padiachi is online. And right, all good and ready. Sanjit Bhagwani from Fixburg is here as well. Roop Narayan is joining us. The other Sanjeev and Vinesh Siban. Glencoe getting big. 2 horses now. Yeah, I also heard that. They've got 2 horses now. Bali Alvin, as in hops and barley, joining us online. Kasavan Naya says the Naya's in the house. Naya in the house, don't sound too good, dude. What you doing, KC? I'm fucking talking to you. It's my live feed. What the fuck? Theo Governors, Malena. Good evening, KC and all the people. It's Ashwin who left the fucking Pops. I need some bread, dude. Are you handling bread or for my Karo Cares campaign? Kesavan Naya. Kirat said 1st June 2021. I'm good. Pops. Rajan Naidu. Wilson Wharf. What to the Wilson Wharf? Yesterday you commented on Wilson Wharf. What to the Wilson Wharf? Do you work there? Where Krishni is having Barfi. EPL will start on the 1st of June. Oh, 1st of June, you're talking about that. Did you say 1st of June? Wait, Ravin Govan. Let me see Ravin Govan's comment. Government gave go-ahead 1st of June, restart. Ha! You correct. Wushendran. See, I was right, Wushendran. I was right. You have data. Jiran Ali. UK government gave the go-ahead to start the Premier League 1st of June. Show me fucking proof. You're reading fake news and bluffing yourself. There's no way the Premier League is starting on the 1st of June. The Premier League were taking a decision today. By the way, another player from Brighton or something was tested positive. UK is nowhere near that, dude. Nowhere near. And the teams don't want to play on neutral grounds. They want to play in their home grounds. Because home ground advantage is a major difference. Hey Casey, what do you say about Gareth Cliff's letter? Which letter, Gareth Cliff? Was it the other one, the old one, or is there a new one? Where letter to the president? Who's on the WhatsApp group? Hello, my homies. Caro, where's my babe Natalie? What you ate? Ooh, I ate too much. I had lasagna and I had too much. I overate. Feeling a bit bloated. Good evening, Casey. Hope you had a wonderful day. I had a wonderfully busy day. Day got spoiled towards the afternoon. Guys, let's talk about that. Did you guys see the video? I shared it on the WhatsApp group. Did you guys see the video of the cops, the RTI, the Road Traffic Inspector cops? They are traffic cops who were in the Shakas Kral, Belito area, and they basically manhandled that child. It was about 4 or 5 years old, a child, and arrested or attempted to arrest the dad who went swimming. The family went swimming. The people came back to the police came to the house, and yeah. So let's have a conversation on that. Stop your other fucking commenting to each other there. Let's. Yes, I have to attend big school. Let's discuss that. Did you guys see the video of the road traffic inspector cops? There were 3 cops, and the first cop grabbed the kid and tried to arrest the kid. That's what it looked like first, and the dad jumped in. Who didn't see the video? Who's seen the video, and what are your comments on that? Every time I listen to that kid screaming, I turn off the video, because it's such a plea and a scream. They arrest taxpayers and free prisoners. They behave, it was terrible. They should be charged. Says Mervyn Naidu. Every time I play that video and hear the kid, they are not protecting people. They are on power trip. Yes, power trip. I saw the video, but was a stressful image. It was a stressful image. It was all of that and above. Let me just see if I got the video. Just to hear. I mean, the main thing is the kid. You know, I can't imagine this kid. What this kid was going through, and even to see your dad being taken away. Yeah, let's listen to it, man. Just give context.
Somebody call the police! Call the police! Call the police! No way, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Go to Joanne. Go to Joanne.
This part.
Don't open the gate. He's not going to jail. This is ridiculous. What you doing in this one? This is illegal. We need
I mean, that scream from the child is a deep scream of a child in absolute fear of in a child, and it's just heart-wrenching. It's
call the police! Call the police!
I mean, listen to this child screaming and coming from a deep place of.
Go to Joanne. Go to Joanne. Don't open the gate. He's not going to jail. This is ridiculous.
Listen to that. It's a.
This is illegal.
He's saying, "Oh my God, oh my," and I, for the life of me, can't understand I don't know if the guy was arrested. Whatever. Kuglan says, does they get training towards handling these types of... they're only powerful with unarmed people and now with kids. It is totally fucked up. And apparently they will be dealt with according to news on the radio. Yep, well, they interviewed somebody from the municipality, Quadakuza municipality, I think. And they're going to have... But the guy said the guy was... Look, I know the guy was wrong. He went swimming. And I can't take that away. But is that really... Even, let's just consider the guy went swimming. Let's leave the kid out of it. The guy went swimming. The guy was swimming at the beach, right? And the police follow him all the way or whatever, or look at the fact that they're coming with swimsuits, that they were swimming, gets to the house and arrest them. Is that right? Is that on? Shouldn't they have arrested them at the beach? Cyril Mama need to address the nation about this. Cyril is fucking sleeping somewhere. Cyril, 18 days, by the way. It's 18 days since Cyril Ramaphosa has addressed us. I think it's 18 days. Somebody said that today. President, I mean, that scream of that child. And if the department comes up with any other fucking, reason as to why they did that, it's fucking pathetic. You know, when I did my video, I was going to fucking swear fucking everybody from Cyril Ramaphosa, because he must take, and this is my thing, Cyril Ramaphosa is a fucking commander-in-chief. He is ultimately fucking responsible. Cheating a small child. It's fucking horrendous. And talking about small, and then on top of that, I finished that video, I released the video, and cheating a small child in manner is traumatic on that child. I mean, can you put yourself in the position of a child taking your father away and they're pulling your father, policemen taking your father away? Can you, as much as you even say it's a child, put yourself now, try to imagine yourself in that child's position, somebody pulling his father away. Yeah, Jimmy Laubel says Cyril's puss. I also like to say Cyril's puss. Because that's what I always say. I've been saying this from the beginning. What they say at the top, and the way they come across, the way they present things, what happens at the bottom is a whole fucking different ball game. Rivan Naresh, good evening, Casey. This is clearly not lawful in the first place to handle this child in this manner. I don't know what they handle this child, private, residential, this thing, anyone selling cigarettes. Who's fucking talking about cigarettes, man? Can somebody, I'm going to stop this now, right? So, Azad Hussain, can you stop with the cigarettes, dude? Please, can people not post about cigarettes on this fucking, ever again? Or even ask about alcohol, please. Can you, or don't come on my page, fuck off from the page. Especially Azad Hussain, I'm talking about something so fucking, and this pisses me off by this, I'm gonna get pissed off. I'm gonna tell you I'm pissed off. If you're gonna fuck off, you can fuck off. I'm talking about something that's fucking, that is so heart-wrenching, that is so fucking horrible, and you're asking about fucking cigarettes. And then it's funny. Is it funny? It's not funny to me, sorry. Maybe I'm in a fucking bad mood. Well, Casey, if they go to the townships, they will be beaten up, and as the buck stops by the commander-in-chief, I wonder if those cunts will handle it. So Naresh Sarup says the same thing what I say, is that sorry, my mind is just gone for my mind has gone off with that fucking Azad's comment. Can when we're discussing something, guys, if we're having a discussion which I'm doing, and can we discuss that and fucking talking other things, then fuck off on the page. So some people like no fucking, like no empathy with fuck all. They just doesn't fucking care. So anyway, the point also I want to make is that, I mean, you're running behind a guy to arrest him for fucking swimming in the ocean. How many lives has he put at risk? Yes, he broke the fucking lockdown regulations. Yes, he broke the lockdown regulations. But fucking hell, man, drive another 10 kilometers away, you'll find people fucking running amok in a fucking shopping center, man. Hey, dude, I'm sick and tired of those police doing this. I am so angry. No, cool, because I'm fucking annoyed with what happened today. And you know, when you and another thing was today, and why I'm even more upset and fucking annoyed. After that day, I got a call from a friend of mine, businessman in Chatsworth. He's in signage. He's doing masks. He's applying logos to masks for company. He's got a letter to work and provide the service from the CPIC. You get the letter from government. If you've got a business, he's registered. And today, the MEC, what fucking department? Economic, tourism, whatever, right? Dube, that lady. The lady who went, that department who went to Take and Pay and fucking bought groceries for the guy and put a big show, and only the Indian businesses are fucking overpricing. That same department today was doing a raid in Chatsworth. They were raiding Chatsworth. They went to this guy's workshop. He's doing masks. They picked him up, put him in the back of a police vehicle. This is a businessman owner. Put him in the back of a police van and with 7 other people. Now social distancing doesn't matter here. Picking up the virus doesn't matter here. Put you in the back of a police van with other people. Took him down to the police station, or sitting outside the cells there in the police station, because according to the MECs, they came with a whole group of people from the tourism department, home affairs, whatever. And they took him, they arrested him. Because even though his documents are there, he doesn't have certain things, he shouldn't be operating, he's doing illegal signage, whatever. You know what this cunts, I think I'll get in trouble with government. I think I'll get in trouble because these people are fucking running. Cyril Ramaphosa and everyone talks about running the economy. Running the economy. Nomusa Dube, yeah. Running the economy. Making the economy work. Providing employment. Bringing money. Eh? How do we fucking run the economy when these cunts are fucking... And why is it? Why is it all? Is it only Indian businesses that are illegal? Any fucking Indian businesses? What is wrong with us? Aren't we fucking being victimized? It's fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. With so many police officers educated, the virus should not have touched the child. Minister of Police should be sued for endangering a child's life. Yep, you're also right there. All those things. By the way, the police officers weren't wearing masks. If you saw the video, the police officers weren't wearing masks. Weren't they breaking the law? Didn't Cyril Ramaphosa say that everyone out on the street must be wearing a mask? Isn't that law? How is a police officer not wearing a mask? Hey? And I think this whole fucking bullshit fucking story about, Chatsworth businesses were targeted today by these cunts. What are we? What the fuck are we? We're the softest fucking targets that are taken advantage of all the time. Only Indian businesses were inflating prices. Only Indian businesses... You brought the whole fucking delegation to Chatsworth, to come to Chatsworth. Did they fucking go to Lamontville, Amlazi? Did they fucking go there? No. Because they might get the fucking asses kicked, get the fucking cunts booted. Watch it, don't get into trouble. 19,000. I don't fucking... At some point... No, I can't fucking get into... What wrong did I do? I don't fucking care. The police are always losing firearms. That's so true. If people break the rules during lockdown, Bobs don't want to see you in the van. Bobs, my cousin had to pay a 3 grand bribe for a expired license disc. What? Why pay 3 grand when they're allowed to run? Sorry, but the Guptas gave you guys a bad name. Lol, says Jimmy Laubscher. How can you put a mask on a gorilla? That's also true, says the thing. They want Chatsworth for themselves. Typical example of excessive and unnecessary force. Casey, they will tend to laugh at. I'm fucking horrendously fucking horrified. With what's going on today. And I phoned the brigadier and he told me, he said, listen dude, we are supposed to provide, like when they come, they don't like I phoned him and asked him, why is our own Chatsworth brass, like the cops, arresting our own people? He said no, they had to provide support. The MEC came with the whole delegation, and they, as police in the area, they must provide the support to them, and that's what they did. And how do we fucking run this economy? How do we start to run the economy when they're looking for reasons to catch us? We in the suburbs. You fucking go jogging, they fucking arrest you. After 9, they'll arrest you. They'll tell you not supposed to jog. After 9, they'll arrest you. So we released 19,000 prisoners to make space in the prison, so we don't... And then we replaced those 19,000 with fucking law-abiding taxpayers. You know what? We are taxpayers, man. Why don't they fucking respect taxpayers? Calvin says, sad that mostly Indians are doing feeding in hampers, but we always being targeted. That's the fucking thing, man. Jimmy Lau says, I don't think you're wrong. That's a fucking thing. In the township of Chatswood, we the fucking Indian people are fucking feeding the fucking people, the poorest of the poor, while the black people, we are feeding them. When government is doing fuck all. 42 days into fucking lockdown, right? 44 days, fuck all hampers, fuck all food. So are these cops waiting and preying on the innocent civilians instead of addressing? Well, that's what it seems like. You know, they're at the beach side, they're at the beach front, catching people there. Right? I went to work today and there were roadblocks everywhere leading to and from the Indian suburbs, but town was crazy busy and not one. There you see what Kritika is saying. Kritika is giving a fucking real example. Kritika, and she said that the other day, there are roadblocks going in and out of the Indian townships, right? But in central town, where there's fucking free for all, the police are not there, why the fuck isn't somebody fucking doing something about this? Where the fuck is Cyril Ramaphosa, man? Hey, maybe I'll just turn this feed off, because I'll fucking say a lot of fucking things. Police will die at the location. We all know they're gonna fucking die there. They're gonna fucking get their asses booted. And we fucking take this shit and carry on fucking being like cunts here. They must go back to the north of Africa. When they drink and throw drink bottles all over beach, where is the police? They want to rewrite the economy with black businesses at the front. Yeah, well, the fucking no economy is running. We fucking killing the economy. The fucking charos in Chatswood and KZN are employing majority of the black workforce. So we need to understand who's fucking putting money in whose pocket and who needs to fucking be respected. Give them the fucking shop and give them the fucking burn it down when they're upset. Right now there's fucking burning the streets again and rioting and protesting. That's fucking bullshit. Fucking story. When they drink. Even the carols are fucking calling, hey, you're very upset today. Now I'm very fucking upset. I'm upset because apart from the child's issue and hearing the child scream in that fashion, and then knowing that there was a raid by this department in Chatswood today, and Indian businessmen arrested, taken to the police station like fucking common criminals, but common criminals, not common criminals, are being released. People who committed crimes, real crimes, they were convicted, are being released. But law-abiding citizens, taxpayers who contribute to the fiscus, are fucking being arrested, put in back of police vans. On my side, I think you great. We in the Western Cape, as colored people, so much problems here. It would be nice if you can interview the leader of the Cape Colored Congress. We living through the same thing. Yeah, man, get me in touch with the Cape Colored. We need to fucking do something, man. We fucking only fucking talking. KC, they're releasing 19,000 prisoners. Think about this for a second. 19,000 times 350. So what has happened to the poorest unemployed? Dude, you on point, says Jimmy Lauscher. KC, can you fill me in on what happened to the businessman? Oh, the businessman, basically he was running a signage shop and he was doing masks with logos, whatever, for masks. And he had a permit to operate. They went into his business and they saw a car parked in there, and they told him that he's doing signage for the car, but it was his car parked there for a long time. He wasn't doing signage on the car. Basically, they looked for a loophole or something that he was doing wrong. They looked, although he had the permit, they were trying to find that he's doing something else wrong. And they also arrested a lot of Pakistani people who were running tuck shops throughout Chatswood or whatever for selling other products. Like, for fuck's sake, in the township, what the fuck is happening? They think they're only selling apples and vegetables. Eh? And when I say keep picking on townships and informal settlements, am I being fucking anti-black, or am I being a racist? Eh? But it seems like there's a law for certain people and there's a law for other people. And that's not fair. I mean, I'm fucking feeding black people in the townships. You know, call me a fucking racist, call me a racist. But I can't fucking stand to see one law for one person and one law for somebody else. Why the cunts don't fucking go and fucking do that? Where is Minister Becky Keller and his fucking troops? Where is the 70,000 SANDF people only looking after the fucking suburbs? Eh? Looking after the taxpayers. We must fight. We are the ones who fight. We fight to carry one fucking bottle of drink in our car because we fucking get arrested. But yet liquor is flowing in the townships, even in Chatswood. When I say township, I mean even Chatswood. Chatswood is the same thing. Phoenix is happening. Casey, can you fill me in? I did that. We are being used to show the top brass that some work is being done. You always will be soft targets. Do they not think that these criminals will increase the crime? Everywhere, Indians are always smashed up in the middle with the... Yes, Indians are always... Daryl says, here in Josie, people have cooled off in the suburbs, just restricting food handouts. Yeah, in Josie, police have cooled off in the suburbs, just restricting food handouts big time. How are they allowing toy waste such a social distance? Can I hook you up? Yeah, hook me up, Jimmy Laubscher. Let's hear. I'm always good to hear. You can send us a WhatsApp on 073 767 5836. 073 767 5836. 073 767 5836. Send me a WhatsApp there, Jimmy. Always good to hear some other versions. Casey, the black people burn the universities and don't get arrested. You get a guy with permit getting arrested. That is correct. That is the hardest thing to deal with. Sorry guys, I'm a bit lost. Didn't see the video and I'm on the WhatsApp group from last week. Claudine Guriaga, what's the video, dear? Lockdown rules only applies to some races of note. Heard COVID fund and government food parcels are reserved for them only. Said well, I'm gonna tell you this much. SMME funds is triple BEE first criteria. The food parcels were going to soup kitchens first, according to one councillor. So that soup kitchens, poorest of the poor, is going to them. Whereas there's a fund for food kitchens, there's a separate fund for food kitchens, but it's going there. And UIF and all, I don't know, there's fuck all, there's nothing. So we must contribute to funds and we must put into solidarity fund and we get fucked. This is what we get. This is what we get. We get fucked. We get fucked in it. We get fuck all. You word fuck all, but your tax is needed. You're a cunt and you're not black enough, but fucking pay your tax. I drive through Tembisa every day. They're selling everything, dude. See, Nate is giving us, and the thing is, for those of us who don't drive around, I drive around some of the time. Nate is telling us, like, Tembisa, it's business as usual. But you fucking try something in a fucking corner here. I mean, if the police really want to arrest people, go fucking arrest the beggars on the who are standing on the street corner because they're fucking violating the lockdown regulation. Why don't you fucking go and arrest them then? Put them in jail. They'll be better off in jail. They'll have a house, they'll have food, they'll have water, they'll have sanitation. Go fucking put them in jail. I think it'll be better for them to be in jail. You on point, says Vaneshri. Critical. Another thing, we are just told to shop in our areas of yet town is so busy. The thing about the towns being busy, and we can go on and on, but somehow nobody fucking cares. So where is Cyril Ramaphosa? What is he doing? I'm saying to you, what Casey Nair, remember Casey Nair, the jailed Casey Nair. They jailed him for racist hate speech. But what he was on point for, he said, I'm holding you responsible. Cyril Ramaphosa, Commander-in-Chief. That little child who was screaming is Cyril Ramaphosa's responsibility. Tell me I'm wrong. He needs to take accountability. He needs to fucking come on TV and apologize for his people. Like in my company, if my staff do something wrong, I am responsible. I need to issue the apology. I can't say, oh, my staff are not trained well. I don't know about them. But I'll sort them out. You know, sorting them out is one thing. But I need to take responsibility. I need to apologize. Did you check the clip, Casey? This is about government control and beating us into a submission. We need to push back and take our country, says Anil M. Lol, Daryl. Oh, well, that's my cue. Lol said, lol, Daryl. Otherwise, that's my cue. What, Daryl? Did I say Daryl? Roland. Why your name is still Daryl? What happened? Casey, I heard at the Ridge in Shawcross, salons are open and everything is still operating. It's true. I'm not sure about the salons and all open there. The fine issued is for the people that can pay them. In squatter camp, they can't afford it. Correct. Back to who can afford it. The taxpayer and us. You give us a fine, we're going to pay it. Because we're scared. Exactly, cops won't go in the location because they will die in there. They'll fucking go running. They'll fucking come running out of there. See the ass. It's that same fucking bitch Carol, whichever cunt that was nice to expose him, who fucking grabbed the child, could fucking put him in the location, that cunt, and see how much weight he'll fucking lose. People always think that we Indians get things on a plate, worked hard. Of course we did. We had our privileges, better than them, but we used it. Better to be homeless, free food and stuff. Correct. Kader the mother, why is that? Altaf Domingo. Kogi Joseph says, hi KC. I was watching ENC this afternoon and there was an organization called Add Hope, which KFC collects 2 rand. Let me tell you, it's real. They do get funding from KFC, unlike last week, where people were accusing KFC of not redirecting the funds to Add Hope. Also, you're commenting that they Add Hope. I didn't say they're stealing the funds. I don't think KFC will steal funds. I don't know who told you that, but I don't support the Add Hope, by the way. That's another story for another day. I don't give my fucking 2 rand, I'm sorry, to Add Hope to KFC. You are right. There has to be a senior responsible for the police's action. Not senior, the fucking government, the commander-in-chief. He's the one responsible. He must listen to the child's screams and come and address the nation. I mean, Boris Johnson came out of fucking COVID-19, he recovered, and he's back on the job addressing the fucking nation every day. Cyril Ramaphosa is fucking gone. He's busy. He's not addressing the nation. No. He's got other things to do. He's got businesses to run. He's a businessman. Even Donald Trump comes on fucking every fucking day and he fucking reads and says shit and whatever, but he fucking talks every day. But Cyril Ramaphosa, no, he's got the world on his shoulders, the country, he doesn't sleep at night. Remember how people are going on about, oh, my president, never before have I been so loyal, loving my president. Never before have I felt such patriotism for my president. Look at his eyes, like he doesn't sleep at night. He's carrying the weight of the country on his shoulders. Fuck off. No salons open in the Ridge Shopping Center. Salons. Christopher Nader says, not responsibility, Casey, it's accountability. Responsibility can be shifted. Potato, but I hear you. That's the difference. Ramaphosa is accountable for all the minister's actions or lack thereof. That's right. I agree with you. Want to beat us down and so angry with this cunt government. Cyril will sort them out. 2 months paid leave. Yeah, 2 months paid leave. Exactly. Put them on leave, cunts. Take 2 months paid leave. Go sit. Hope they don't feed the prisoners again. Sorry, meant in the location across the ridge. Vinay says, tell them to feed at the location near the ridge. Right, so there we go. I've been singing the song about the government's issue, about their incapacity, about their incompetence, about their fucking thing. And even me as even the shop Maharani is opened here and trying to keep 2 people employed, trying to put food on the table, trying desperately to run this economy. The president made a plea that even this morning I was listening to SABC and the economists are saying we're in for such a hard run. We're in for such, we don't know where we're going. And this is what's going to happen. Because of our cunt people in the government who can't fucking do anything. By the way, Herman Mashaba says a bunch of geriatrics sitting making fucking decisions. When we come out of lockdown and businesses start to run, it's supposed to be free enterprise, which means people must try anything to make money. But you'll find that JMPD and the Metro Police coming to fucking fine you because you transgressing the bylaws. You put a poster on the street pole, poster is illegal, take the poster out, they'll fine you for putting the poster. Because the cunts in the lower ends will continue to fucking do the fucking law thing and fuck you up. But the government is saying, free enterprise, go out and earn a living. Don't be a parasite to government. But I'm telling you what will happen down. The health department will come after you, but they'll only come after us. Let me tell you why I'm even more fucking upset. Because I've been in this business. I've been in the food business. Let me tell you what will happen even here in Joburg. The health department, you set up a restaurant. The health department will give you 2 pages of fucking list to fucking follow. You must have tiles 2 meters high. You must have hot water, spacing. You must have steel tables, all of that. 2 kilometers down the road, other side, there's a food truck, a dirty fucking truck, right? It's horrible, it's dirty oil, they're preparing meat there, there's no fucking fridges, but they're fucking operating. Because they're black people. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me quantify before I be called a racist again. I don't have a problem with that. But you can't apply the law to me, full length of the law, and don't apply the law there. Then that's fucking wrong. And I've seen that fucking over and over and over again. There are places here in Joburg where there's meat, raw meat, they're buying it. There's no fridge, nothing. They're buying it. But let Maharanis try to do something like that. The health department is on fucking top of them. Right? And yet they are 10 times cleaner than that place. It pisses me off. We all blessed his initial address, but later all it proved was false pretenses. By the way, Raisa, when Cyril Ramaphosa said all that, I never posted, go look at my post, I never went and put, I'm proud of my president, well done. I never said that. People were posting how proud they were, South African flag, Cyril Ramaphosa, my president, I'm so proud of you. I never posted anything about Cyril Ramaphosa. Not because I think he's a cunt, because I know whatever he's saying there, he's reading from the screen in front of him, it's a prepared speech. It's the ideal thing that's supposed to happen. But it will never fucking happen. And only because we have geriatric, incompetent, imbecilic cunts. Yes, the salon in the squatter camp opposite the ridge is open. Yep, in the squatter camp, things are happening, dude. In the life in the squatter camp, an informal settlement is happening. There is no lockdown in the informal settlement, and they can't lock them down. I didn't ask you to lock them down. I don't want you to lock them down. You can't lock them down. But everything is happening as normal. There's a law for a certain number of people and law for other people. The problem with government is that there's a big disconnect between everybody, and nobody seems to take this. Somebody asked me, oh, you're talking so much, can you do a better job? Yes, I fucking think I can do a fucking better job. Yes, I think I can do a better job. It doesn't mean a man is Minister of Health, he fucking knows about health. It doesn't know that fucking lady is a Minister of Education, she knows about education. She knows the 3 R's. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. Eh? We put faith in a Minister of Transport, Fikile Mbalula. Eh? He was fucking Minister of Sport, Minister of something else, Minister of Transport, Minister of everything. Put him Minister of Education too. It's just a fucking title. The minister, let me tell you what my version. If you're going to be Minister of Education, you must have roots in education. You must know education so that whatever decision you make is for education. If you're going to be Minister of Health, you must have a history of being in health departments, in working in hospitals or whatever. So whatever decisions you make is in the benefit of health. No, take that cunt movie, make him Minister of Health. Like you come here, you'll be Minister of Agriculture. You come here, you're Minister of Water and Sanitation. So when you make people ministers like that, what they're doing is, they're reading from a script. They got advisors. They know fuck all. Tell me you all didn't know that. You mean when Nathi Mthethwa is coming and reading there, he knows everything. Why do you think you got Karim there? He's been told everything. He can't I don't know about Nathi Mthethwa. Somebody asked him if he's a doctor. He's not really a doctor, that he got a doctorate. But they get people telling them what to say, what to do, how to react. Fikile got instructions from somebody told him, tell the passenger to sit down before they get in the taxi. So he told the nation, you all must sit down before you get in the taxi. So, over 180 people watching me in the zone case. And fuck, we're 200 now. They're like monkeys from Jumanji driving the police car. I don't know how many fucking people are going to take my screenshot and brand me a racist or whatever. The full might of the law is only laid down on the people who can pay a bribe. That is 100% fucking correct. Why does the parliament not have a retirement age like the rest of the world? Well, they told people over 60 years old must stay at home. That's the case, 3/4 of the fucking parliament will be staying at home. Cyril Ramaphosa should be staying at home. That's true. You get cops buying food from road takeaways and ignore the Health Act. Yep, they go buy from there. Stating the facts is not being racist. This is Kamolita poison. Dhira Naidu said, how's it, KC? Hey, things are not good. Raisa says, our tax money can't even help our families. How it goes for prisoners. You and I can vent all we want, but who is really listening and going to address these issues? Welcome to SA, where equality... Well, I hear you 100%, Niroshni, but we can't not moan and groan and then see where we go. We can't accept the status quo. We can't accept and just sit by and watch. When people ask me, oh, you think you can do a better job? I said, I think I could fucking do a better job. When will level 3 start? Watch your terminology before someone reports you. Replying to Mike. What did Mike say? Mike say something, Mike Larry. Doctors of the ass. Doctor of the ass. They appoint people in positions not knowing. Minister of Health must wash his ass first, then come talk, says Rashane. Naresh says incompetent people, deployees placed in positions. Cadre deployment. It's called cadre deployment. ANC members, cadre deployment is why we are in this fucked up position. We are in. Yes, Casey, from foundation level, that makes you wiser. Yep, but we can't have those sort of ministers. We need to put people we know, people we formed alliances with, people who voted for us, and people who put money in our bank account. That's how we make our decisions. That's how we go. I don't understand how the levels of the lockdown is stopping while the number of infected cases. Well, Altaf, the thing is, we need to drive the economy. Now, I've come to terms with that. I've made peace with that we need to drive the economy. Otherwise, we will be, as a statisticians say, tongue is not thick, statisticians say, that we will be in a much worse off situation than COVID-19. There will be more deaths from other issues than COVID-19. I've been listening to some of those arguments, and somebody sent me a podcast and I listened to it, and now I'm more in favor of opening the lockdown for the economy to run in that sense. Well said, buy what's good for one must be good for all. Doesn't work that way, dude. Not Casey, I'm talking to Mike or Larry. Yeah, I knew you was talking to Mike. Karim seems incompetent to me. I listen to him. When you listen to Karim, you get the impression this was a fucking another cunt. I don't know. That's the impression I get. Maybe I can't say he's a scientist, dude. Totally agree with you, says Lisha. Lisha gave a long comment. So many people are not obeying the lockdown rules. Rather, it's sad Casey or Charles will still vote ANC. The government is wanting to cripple the economy and small Indian businesses so that they can promote the BE agenda. Calvin Pillay joins us. Wesley says, so they allowed us to manufacture cigarettes for other countries today, but not for our country. Fucking mad. Well, Calvin, if you are manufacturing the cigarettes, as long as they're being manufactured, we have to find a way to get out of the factory and into the fucking market. We'll find a way to do that. Politicians have no fucking qualification. Of course, they say level 3 is coming soon, like it's a movie. Jimmy says I could do a better job. I'm sure we could do a better job. You know, a lot of people who talk about government and what they're doing, and they think it's a fucking high like you need a high mentality or a rocket science. And I'm in business, and I'm a lateral thinker. I'm a fucking logistical thinker. I can put things in place. If you give me a problem, I can figure this thing out. Common sense. Some people believe, no, you have to be of a certain mentality and whatever. I don't know. If Indian people vote ANC, then they fucked in their head. That's another discussion, dude. Jamal, the ministers. Kuglan says small business enterprises should be the one to drive our economy. Kuglan is right, and that is right. Small business is big business in this country. The biggest business. Employs the most. It's bigger than big business. That's why they're trying to give help to the small businessmen. Small business drives the economy in this country. But that's what they say at the top. But the cunts in the municipality coming to put fucking carrot up your ass. They want a carrot, they want to fucking this, they want to put a carrot. They're looking for any reason to fucking cut your legs to stop your business. Karim is a mouthpiece for the NZ team. By the way, talking about Dr. Abdul Salim Karim, I've seen pictures of him with fucking Anthony Fauci from the US. He's funded by the Bill Gates Foundation. All of that story, all of those conspiracy theories is this thing. IKC, just be careful with your derogatory terms. I agree with you totally, but I have a reason to say. I agree with you totally. You have a reason to say it like it is. With my derogatory terms, maybe someone must come and fucking take me on. I haven't called anybody a name, by the way. I say fuck in between. I say cunts. They all behaving like cunts. All of them behaving like. What you gonna fucking do to me? Then fucking put me inside. Then fucking take me and put me there. Then fucking make a statement. But before they fucking do that, they must fucking answer the fucking question. And just as a disclaimer, I'm fucking upset because you're fucking doing the wrong things. Maybe I should fucking do the right fucking thing. Kogi says, Karim is always saying one and the same thing. Shocks me how government keeps on interviewing him on national TV. Well, look, Karim is not a cunt. He's not stupid. He's got man fucking educated. What I do think he's doing is towing the government line. He's saying to the public what government will want him to say or needs to say. To like easing the lockdown, the schools issue about people going to school. He needed to say that on behalf of government to say, well, it's okay to send your child to school to get a mild form of the disease. He needed to say that. He couldn't come out as a government puppet and say, no, I think it's not. Did you expect him to say, I don't think it's wise to send our kids to school at this stage? No, he wasn't going to say that because he's a puppet of the government. He's with government. He's gonna toe the government line. That's what he'll say. I don't think your child, in fact, he'll say, I think your child is got a good immunity and nothing will happen to the child. Then he shouldn't have went on lockdown and shouldn't have fucking closed the schools. How's the Charles at Maharani? Says Dhiren, I want to answer that. Karim is always saying one thing, and that's right, I got that. Karim is another cunt. Casey, you're right. My wife always preach common sense. I stopped listening to the interviews. I don't listen to the interviews. I don't listen to Nati Mtetwa. All of that. What mentality they got. Zuma is still a free man. Yeah, what's what I'm... Yeah, they're gonna fucking come and arrest me, arrest people, arrest the guy selling sandwiches, put them in jail. That cunt went swimming, put him in fucking jail. But the cunts who stole millions, and they can call them cunts because they stole millions. They stole billions, they stole trillions. Walking free. Tell me that, put me in the fucking jail then. But the billions and the trillions are stolen, they're fucking walking free. Right? They're walking. Not only are they walking free, they're still looked after. There's no one in jail. But we are the criminals. You do something wrong, you're a criminal. Go jog after 9 o'clock, you're a criminal. You're jogging alone, there's nobody behind you, nobody in front of you, you're alone. But it's 9:30. You must jog from 6 to 9. You're transporting a packet of cigarettes, you went and got a packet of cigarettes, they'll fucking arrest you, and they'll fucking fine you, and they'll arrest you. I said that twice, huh? Because you're breaking the law. You chut. You need to be in fucking jail. What mentality they got? Zuma is still a free man. That's what I am talking about. Fucking common sense. Nobody fucking got common sense. I'm listening as Nati Kuneni says, I'm listening as I always want to understand all corners of society. I agree the law must apply across. Any inconsistencies must be addressed. Insulting qualified doctors doesn't... Yeah, good to have you, Nati. At least you got a fucking comment from you, Nati Kuneni. You got a real black dude. You're not a South Indian. You got Nati Kuneni say insulting qualified doctors about medicine doesn't add value though. I agree with you, Nati, but maybe I'm fucking upset. I don't disagree with you. Like I said, I said about Karim that he's not stupid. He's a qualified guy. So let me qualify that with Nati. Right? But I'm fucking upset. But my other point about Abdul Karim, as much as he's a qualified doctor and scientist, he's towing the government line. The thing about the schools issue is towing the government line. Because government first sold us a story about flattening the curve, stay indoors, stay indoors, stay indoors. Now they're saying, go out and work. It's better, herd immunity. More people need to get it so we can find a cure. So they kept us all inside to flatten the curve. Then now we must all go out and fucking get infected so we don't get infected again. And we develop herd immunity. Tell them to wear a mask. Zuma. Calvin says, still let Zuma run ANC. And we got Nati. Let me address Nati because, Obviously, Nati's a black dude, right? And he's listening to us, all Indian people complaining here, right? And he's understanding. He says, and he's been listening, which is great. By the way, I do what Nati does as well. I go on to other people's platforms, even if I'm not wanted, and even if it's a racist platform, or it's a black platform, or whatever, or it's an EFF platform. I go on the EFF platform and I listen there as well. I go listen to the conversation to see what they're talking about. And that's well done to you, Nati. I'll take my hat off to you. Well done for listening, to seeing, and hearing, trying to understand, because right now Nati is in the belly of the beast. He'll find people making racist comments in here. He'll find underlying racist comments. He'll see where we're coming from. He may even understand more where we're coming from, where I'm coming from. Sometimes I've said things, I'm talking ad lib here. I'm not reading like Ramaphosa from a fucking script. So I would say things sometimes that maybe not be kosher. But I'm angry, I'm upset. I'm a taxpayer, I'm a human being, I'm a South African citizen. And today's issue with the police doing that was fucking horrendous. So maybe I can claim temporary insanity. I'm fucking befucked at the moment. Karim is going to be the fall guy. Tell him to wear a mask. Calvin says, still a rumor, and government got you more worked up than Ashley Naidu from the other day. How come we're on level 4, but the YouTube is still closed? Casey, keep your gun one up and ready. The doctor is towing a line. Who can't see that? Yep, Professor Karim is a grandchildren must be attending private schools, which is currently open. Casey, the burning truth is that COVID-19 is here to stay. That is right and colored. Abinash Niwa says, so who pays taxes for cigarettes since there is no income from that sector? Who pays the taxes for cigarettes? Not sure what you're saying by that. Right, so I don't know how much of trouble I got myself into and how much I fucking ranted and raved and whatever, but we got Nati there, and not Nati Mtetwa now. If he was there, the police will be outside my door, they'll be fucking picking me up and taking me and going. I just needed to fucking rant and fucking say what I wanted to say. I'm befuckly upset. My Indian township is being raped. They give us fuck all. They take from us. And you want us to survive. And by the way, the thing about Chatsworth is we as Indian people, and Nati, I don't know where you're from, we as Indian people live side by side by black people, right? And I did a video on Julius Malema. I'll release it tomorrow or something like that. I'll tell you about my feeding scheme. It's recorded. Factories pay taxes, not shopkeepers or individuals, says Calvin Wesley Pillay. We are the closest to black people. Right now in the townships, Indian people who are being branded racist, who have been branded racist and ill-treating blacks, are the first people to help the impoverished black people in the townships. We are the first people. In Chatsworth, 90% of the people in the camps, in the informal settlements, are employed by Indian businesses, Chatsworth, surrounding areas, and Casey, you want our complaints line? Sorry, Brett. The housekeepers, the maids, the gardeners, Indian people are putting food on the table, and Indian people are running the economy, and Indian people are keeping their stomachs full. I want to fucking say that. Casey, you want our complaints line? You want? Sorry. No, I got the complaints line, so I'm not gonna do the complaints line now. Right, so I think I'm done. 8:53, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Anderson, good evening, guys. Where's Nati? Nati, are you still watching? Give us an end comment. Got a couple. Kyle Fellows Smith says it's a deliberate crash of the economy that has had the foundation of the new global digital economy installed all while we were in our houses. SA is no longer capitalist, but let me read his comments. No longer capitalist all while we were sleeping. SA is no longer capitalist, but fast turning Afri-communist. Well, Herman Mashaba was going on about communist state, communism, in his open letter to Cyril Ramaphosa, and he was saying that all these guys in government, when they were in exile, or when they were being taught finances and running a country, all they know is communist policy. That's all they know. He says that's why a lot of decisions are hard to fathom, hard to figure out we're blinded by it. We can't understand the logic behind the decision. Sometimes there is no logic, according to us, but they make those decisions. And he says they're coming from a communist mentality. It's their training. Casey, you're like Shiva Adare. That dude is taking on all the big dogs in America. Oh, Dr. Shiv. Yeah, Dr. Shiv, the guy who invented email. The Indian guy who invented email. Yeah, he's like a lone ranger, dude. He's fighting a battle. No matter how educated anyone can be, if they don't common sense. That's right, common sense, not easy to find. Who the hell picked the people serving on the National Command Center, making critical decisions? Members should have been business medical experts. Well, I don't know. Nati says, I'm still here listening. Well done, Nati. Nati, we need to give you an Indian name, Nati. Nati, where's the Indian name I gave you? I gave you a name, Niren. Didn't I give you? Nati Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. So Nati, you will change your name when you come here to Nati Narendra Kunene. Are you related to Kenny Kunene, by the way? Nati, fucking tell us, please, because where's Kenny with his fucking money? Is he feeding people? Or is he eating himself off the ladies there? Not practicing social distancing. Why do you keep calling each other comrade? What are they still fighting? I suppose comrade is an endearing term for people who've been in the show. Nishal Motial, that's the only comment you gave, top show, but thanks for saying that. That is a good question. Are the decisions made political or medical? Well, whatever it is, we have run to the end of the program. I got to run, do some other stuff and get my blood pressure down and see where we go from there. Maybe I'll have a shot. Who knows? Jimmy Laub says Narish. You know, it's going to be Narendra, as in the Prime Minister. Vinay, you say Naresh Mulu. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, maybe there's some spies who've been watching, taking my clips and only presenting those clips to some people. People do that, by the way. Take only a certain portion of my feed and say, look at this racist. Yeah, talking about people in the townships. Good night, Casey. All is well. Good show. Thank you, Maya Lalchand. Check your Casey. Have a drink to calm down. I'll have possibly a shot. Very enlightening show and stressful at the same time. More stress now. Right. Get Krugland to massage your feet, Jackie. Just under those toes there. Just with the thumbs. Let me go the thumbs. It's all about the thumbs. It's all about the thumbs. A colleague or member of an organization. Replying to Mike Leary, our courts use the right terminology. Our ministers are nonsensical. Yep, ministers. They're out of their depth, by the way. They are out of their depth. COVID showed them to be incompetent. Take care, says Mukesh. Tell how it is. Good night, Vinesh. Make us laugh now, right? WhatsApp group is running. Pour the shot. Jimmy Lobsha says, nice one. Calvin says, good night, brother. Good night, Calvin. Wesley Pillay. Laka Casey, time for the Med Hospital to reopen. He's talking about the WhatsApp group. You going, don't go. Fuck off, says Rajan Pillay. I'll do exactly that. Thank you so much. I'll take that as a compliment, though, Rajan. Thanks. You feel sorry for the Indians. Soft targets. Jayan Munsami says, is there drop show later? No, drop show later. Calm down, Casey. Join us in the group. I got a video to edit and I got some other things to do. And Liverpool all the way. You never walk alone, says Altaf Domingo. Good night, good people. Say good night while you guys are all logging off. Be good. Say good night to everyone. It's only an opinion. Who knows the whole thing? Saras Gopal is saying nice. Thank you. Glenn Bowers says good night, Casey. Good night, Glenn. I'm going to say Glenn. I think it's Glenn. And yeah, I'll end with saying Spa. I'll talk about Spa tomorrow morning. Spa, and they donate food hampers. You must buy the Spa product. You must buy their branded Spa product from them so that they can donate it to the needy, saying Spa donated it. But you must buy the product at full price. Let them make a profit so they can fucking donate it to charity and say Spa did this. Fuck off. Good night, KC. Laka. Cheers. Going to check on my children, says Niroshni Mudli. Which children? You guess. Good night. Right, so let me end and say good night. Thank you for joining me, KC. My name is Caro. Remember to always keep it mother. I'm out.